Hello everyone, my name is Michaela Folks and I am currently a high school senior at Heritage High School in Brentwood, California. The prompt I chose to answer today is about hope. Hope. Dr. King said, "Only when it is dark enough can you see the stars." Hope allows us to find opportunity in hardship and inspire change. How has hope influenced your journey and how do you use it to uplift others? This is my response. Mental health issues are prevalent and generational in my family. My grandmother battles bipolar disorder, depression, and anxiety. My mother also experiences borderline personality disorder, depression, and anxiety. My brother deals with anxiety while my uncle has schizophrenia. Additionally, I struggle with depression, anxiety, and borderline personality disorders. Although these conditions may have a genetic component, my surroundings have certainly played a role in exacerbating them. I live in a predominantly white town where most of the time I am the only black student in my classes. From 4th grade to high school, I was bullied every day about my appearance, causing me to develop severe depression and anxiety. By my junior year, things got so bad that I had no choice but to take a break from school and be admitted into a partial hospitalization program for suicidal teenagers. I no longer wanted to be in this world. I didn't see a future for myself. I was stuck in the dark until I saw two bright stars, two ways out. The first being film, which I mentioned in the previous video, and the second star being the partial hospitalization program. This program was much like school in which we all had desks and spent our days learning. However, it was different from school in which all our lessons had to do with mental and physical health. We would learn coping mechanisms and how to correctly express ourselves while also learning about each other. Our stories, what we struggle with and why, and even where we see ourselves. We became a family. I was surrounded by support, supported by teachers who genuinely cared about me and my health. They introduced habits that could be used to make us feel empowered and not controlled by others' opinions. I left the program feeling in control of my emotions. I felt like I was ready to face the world again. However, this time I would win. As time went on, my hope grew and I began to see more stars. Me and my mom started getting along again. I'm graduating high school next month. I'm going to my dream college. I found my community, and I even found happiness. Overcoming these tough experiences gave me hope that I could overcome anything. In college, I aspire to build clubs and communities that focus on mental health of young African Americans, where I will share my story and give hope to every other person that has been or is in my position. I want to use my hope to help others believe that they can overcome anything as well. Now, while I still do face difficult times, I am much more aware of my emotions, and I have learned that one's mental health does not define them. Instead, you can learn to live with these difficulties by understanding yourself and your feelings, then giving yourself time to get back on track. It's okay to not always be happy all the time. But it's also okay to know how to fix it so that you don't fall into a deep space of sadness and anger. That's what I want to teach others so that they can be uplifted with hope. Thank you.